The all-new Laurel Park is beyond your expectations. Feel the anticipation.
Is this long shot?
Witness the speed. Experience the thrill.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the replay show for Laurel Park on Saturday here. And big card on Saturday afternoon, 12 races, 7 on the turf, 2 stakes, the Chaladon and the Shine Again stakes to spice up the Saturday afternoon card here at Laurel Park under near perfect conditions, 68 degrees at post time, high in the low 70s, sunny and pleasant for the Saturday program. Join us Sunday here at Laurel Park, 1:10 post time for live racing. Be sure to arrive early. Second floor sports bar beginning at 10 a.m. Join Sports Radio 105.7 The Fan for Baltimore Game Day Uncensored. They'll be broadcasting live from the sports bar second floor here at Laurel Park. Play our Players Challenge with a $30 entry fee with weekly prizes, a guaranteed $5,000 championship, and our football pick'em contest also free with the purchase of a program. Your chance to win $3,000. Second floor sports bar. Look for the football pick'em machines there on the second floor here at Laurel Park. Let's get right to the action from Saturday afternoon, the first of a dozen. Lined up. And they're off. Crimson Secret, Little Love Machine. Coach Matthew on the inside is up there too. In between horses is In Arrears. Then it's back to Scrapple and Chili Magician. Roby's Boy moves up a bit from last position in between horses. And T-Sizzle in the back. 6.5 lengths off the speed of Crimson Secret is up top from In Arrears by a length. Little Love Machine is third. Coach Matthew fourth. Scrapple, Roby's Boy, and then Chili Magician to the back of the pack now as they round that turn. And T-Sizzle is last in the two-path. Midpoint on the turn, Crimson Secrets up front from In Arrears and Little Love Machine and Roby's Boy punching up on the outside into fourth, widest into the stretch. They are the red cap. Into the stretch now, and it's Crimson Secret, a quarter of a mile to go to the second wire finish. In Arrears, and here's Roby's Boy coming on the outside. Little Love Machine in between horses. Crimson Secret, Roby's Boy. Little Love Machine in between horses, a little tight. In Arrears is in fourth, now third. A 16th of a mile left to go, and it is Roby's Boy and In Arrears fighting on the inside. Roby's Boy. In Arrears was second. In Little Love Machine. And they're off. Awesome Standard and Slim, Conquistador Fuego up there with their least speed is this long shot Hurricane Harold, and Spot On Fark is last on the outside. 3.5 lengths first to last. Awesome Standard with the gang chasing now. Here's Hurricane Harold just pushing in second spot. Spot On Fark underway while out there 4 or 5 wide. Then Conquistador Fuego and Slim is last. Heading into the turn, Awesome Standard leads at a half length from Hurricane Harold, and Spot On Fark is third. Conquistador Fuego and Slim. 3/8 of a mile from home. Awesome Standard. A little more left. Awesome Standard from Hurricane Harold. Spot on Fark continues out wide. Then it's back to Slim and Conquistador Fuego. Past the quarter pole and headed for home. And it is Awesome Standard trying to kick away from Spot on Fark, driving to second on the outside at the 3/16 pole. Then Hurricane Harold is weakened up. And Slim on the inside, 8th pole. And it's Awesome Standard and Angel Serpa. They've got plenty left. Awesome Standard, a 16th left to go, opening up 5 on Spot on Fark second, and it'll be closer for third with Slim and then Hurricane Harold. And they're off. Against the Wind was first to break away from the speed of Williamsburg and Great Harbor Keys right there. And on the outside, Mr. Stream is pushing up too. 4 of them a length and a half apart early. Tequesta Storm is racing just behind them in 5th. And here's Johnny is 6 on the inside. Here comes Caddy. I Stand Alone is in between horses racing into the turn. Dreaming of Frank and Political Farce are followed by Flying Toby Childers and Super Secret is last. Williamsburg shows the way, prompted by Against the Wind on the inside. And Mr. Stream is in 3rd position. Great Harbor Key is in 4th, and Tequesta Storm is 5th. Here's Johnny saving ground from 6th. Here's Johnny, has 6 or 7 to make up as they swing in a quarter of a mile to go. Against the Wind with a 4-length lead on Mr. Stream 2nd. Great Harbor Key is next in 3rd. Here's Johnny trying to push up on the inside from 4th. I Stand Alone for a share in between horses, and on the inside is Political Farce trying to get going for the final furlong. Against the Wind's on top. Against the Wind, a 16th to go from Great Harbor Key and Mr. Stream. It's Against the Wind, and I Stand Alone closing on the far outside. Against the Wind, I Stand Alone is in the photo finish there with Great Harbor Key for 2nd. Goes in now. And they're off. Mr. Small and Go With The Terrain out for early speed, and crossing the blues away in third. Favorite Clever Triad is in fourth, and Keneal Bailey inside in fifth. Porache Cachaça is next in between horses. Then Vicious is about 3 deep, and last is Boot Hill, and also well back there Royal Attire. Heading into the far turn, Go With The Terrain with some Sagamore speed into the turn from Mr. Small, prompting the issue on the outside in second. Clever Triad's got run there from third position, and crossing the blues and Keneal Bay are next. Now between horses, Boot Hill trying to slice on through in a bit of tight quarters. The outside next is Vicious. They're into the stretch now, 1/4 of a mile to go, and it's Go With The Terrain just holding on to the lead. Clever Triad let loose on the outside now to try to come to even terms, but it's Go With The Terrain kicking away once again a furlong off from the line to a 2.5 length lead. Clever Triad can do nothing about it. 1/8 of a mile left to go, and it's Go With The Terrain. Go With The Terrain gone. Go With The Terrain by 5, maybe 6 of the line for Clever Triad, and then it was Mr. Small and Keneal Bay. Midnight Cry, 9 to 5. And they're off. Sir Mischief and Midnight Cry and Punch Your Brother now beats them to the punch of the outside with early speed, and Punch Your Brother opens up now about a length from Sir Mischief in second, and Midnight Cry is in third. Jovis and Sherlock's Hope on the inside, and Brahms Romp with 6 to make up, passed now by Tattooed, and Love Doctor is well out kick, got to make up 14 into the far turn run. It's Punch Your Brother. Punch Your Brother at 2-length lead on Midnight Cry, and Jovis and Sir Mischief at the red at the rail, another 2 lengths back, and Tattooed is followed by Sherlock's Hope, and back to Brahms Romp, and Love Doctor still well back. They're into the stretch now. Punch Your Brother kicks on with a 2-length lead from Midnight Cry, who's driving on the outside trying to catch. On the inside is Punch Your Brother. Center of the track is Midnight Cry. Midnight Cry, Punch Your Brother digging down. Punch Your Brother and Midnight Cry skirmish down to the final 16th of a mile. Midnight Cry and Punch Your Brother. Midnight Cry, Punch Your Brother. Midnight Cry just out finishing Punch Your Brother. Then it was Jovis third, and Tattooed and Brahms Romp. G-Bop 5 to 2 now. And they're off. Party Region fast away. Hard chasing, he's a pussycat up to test the issue early. And Key Mono is in third position. G-Bop, and then it's Margarita Sunrise. They're followed by Lights On, who's already 5.5 off a speed up ahead. And Speedy Slew to the outside. Then it's Slick Man, followed by Oyster Soup, who's dropping toward the back of the pack. And Papa Cho and Bar Craft and Mr. Dusty with a lot to do. Party Region flying around that turn, length and a half at 2 in front from He's a Pussycat, 3 more, and Margarita Sunrise is in third. Here's Speedy Slew trying to rev up on the outside from fourth, and Slick Man is next in fifth, and Key Mono is 6th, Oyster Soup 7th, ground saving into the stretch, a quarter of a mile from home, and it's Party Region trying to stay on here. Party Region, He's a Pussycat second, and Speedy Slew the outside, and Oyster Soup trying to get going middle of the track, and a good run between horses. So Slick Man's coming through now, and Speedy Slew, Slick Man on the far outside. Oyster Soup has moved up into third. Speedy Slew, Slick Man, Speedy Slew, Slick Man, Speedy Slew, Slick Man, Speedy Slew, maybe Slick Man, maybe Speedy Slew. Second wire finish. And they're off. Awkward beginning there for Sue Me. Bird's Nest Party immediate speed with Best Kind of Trouble. And it's Glam Slam who came away in solid order. Here's Cobb advancing up the inside now to take the third position. Hopkins Choice Counseling is in the second group, but it's another 6 lengths back New World. And last of them all is Sue Me as they head on for the turn. Best Kind of Trouble just ahead in front from Bird's Nest Party with Counseling up their third position. Cobb is in fourth as they edge into the turn. It's Glam Slam on the outside. Hopkins Choice is next. Then it's Sue Me in New World. 10 lengths first to last into the turn. Best Kind of Trouble into Chasing Counseling in second. And it's Cobb driven up there 3 deep in third. Bird's Nest Party is fourth. Sue Me is making some progress on the far outside after breaking last in the field. They're at the top of the stretch. Best Kind of Trouble kicks on. Suddenly burst away. Opens up some 6 lengths. Cobb is second. Then Sue Me on the outside and Counseling down to the last furlong. And it's Best Kind of Trouble. Best Kind of Trouble has a 6-length advantage. Sue Me has run a huge race to run up to second and Cobb third. Best Kind of Trouble going to stay. Best Kind of Trouble to win by 4. Sue Me second, Cobb was third. Counseling, Bird's Nest Party. Justifiable Junior, the intern, and they're off of the Gentry World Cup of Nations race. Indy Wars and Big Ralph are the first two to break. And for the outside now, pushing up there too is Baron, who's part of the early pace in between horses as they round that turn. So into the turn they go. And it's Indy Wars leading the way with Alluring Silver up on the inside in second. A sea of red, white, and blue colors there in third. Let's try to sort them out now. On the outside is Ticker Tape Parade, who's moving up to press the pace. So it is Ticker Tape Parade, who's taking a narrow lead from Indy Wars in second. In between horses, Baron is back in third, just a length and a half off that lead. Far outside is the Intern Racing in fourth position. Also there in the second flight is Break the Mold. They're followed by Alluring Silver, who slips some 4 or 5 lengths from the front as they head for the turn run now with about 4.5 furlongs to go. Justifiable Junior's out there 3 wide on the wings of racing in third last position and Big Ralph and Lovely Games. 6 lengths will cover the field. They head into the far turn run. So round that turn with 3.5 to go. And it's Ticker Tape Parade taking off now. Ticker Tape Parade from Indy Wars in second. Alluring Silver is back in between them from third position. And then the Intern is 4 deep into the stretch. Just in behind the lead there is On the Wings of. On the Wings of just got a good run in between horses. Pushes up to fourth under a drive. Alluring Silver takes over the lead. Alluring Silver a furlong out from the line. Here comes On the Wings of. The full charge from second spot. A furlong left to go. And it's Alluring Silver. Alluring Silver trying to fend off On the Wings of. On the Wings of. On the Wings of. Just in front. On the Wings of. To beat Alluring Silver second. Then Big Ralph was third. Baron was fourth. It's close for the next spot. Lovely Games and Justifiable Junior. On the Wings of. The Hofasiter from Norway taking the Fagentry World Cup of Nations. Lined up. And they're off in the Celadon. Red Dragon Tattoo out first from the gate. A Fleet Willie. It's the Journey. Got a good start at the outside. Anytime, any place in the bright orange colors right up there too. Another 3 to Final Prospect and Rockin' On By. Lags behind some 8 off that pace of a Fleet Willie. A Fleet Willie on the outside. Near the rail is Red Dragon Tattoo. A Fleet Willie's got a head in front from Red Dragon Tattoo. And anytime, any place. Keeping close tabs on them from third. It's the Journey is well settled in the clear in fourth position and 2.5 lengths off the leaders now as they head to the far turn run, and Final Prospect and Rockin' On By still has 10 to make up. Fleet Willie kicks away from Red Dragon Tattoo, but it's the Journey gliding up on the outside, moves solidly into second, so it's a Fleet Willie, and it's the Journey on the outside under a confident ride. It's Red Dragon Tattoo anytime, any place, and Final Prospect, the final horse, is Rockin' On By. Coming to the quarter pole on the top of the stretch, it's the Journey on the outside, it's not been asked at all. A Fleet Willie on the inside, fully extended, it's the Journey turns for home with the lead, a length from a Fleet Willie second. Drifting out is Red Dragon Tattoo, but holding on a third. Rockin' On By, starting to come home with a bit of run, but too far back to get to. It's the Journey. It's the Journey. The Journey rolls on to the next chapter. A stakes win for It's the Journey in good-looking fashion to win by 6. Rockin' On By was second. It's the Journey, maybe 5 of the line under Alex Cintron. Rockin' On By, Red Dragon Tattoo, of Fleet Willie, and then Final Prospect anytime, any place. Time 1:22.86. 70 feet. Turf good. Lined up. And they're off. Going for the lead from the inside is No Bull Addiction. Quickly passed by Speed Gracer and Maryland Pride. So Speed Gracer and Maryland Pride. No Bull Addiction will settle back after an alert beginning. Chateau Vizil racing up in the third position as they push onto that turn run. So around that turn, it's going to be Maryland Pride. Just at a deliberate pace out there with Speed Gracer down to the inside. In the meantime, How's Your Sugars moves just to the outside, and No Bull Addiction. No Bull Addiction is just in third position. Then Chateau de Vizille racing along in fifth spot. Then it's a break of about 3 lengths. Here's a favorite, Do That Dance, then Storm Net. Enough is next. And they're followed back of the pack by Bowsprit. On the inside of Bowsprit is All Alone. And Jump Ship with a lot to do now. Has 18 to 20 lengths to make up. So pretty soft pace as they head for the far turn with 4 1/2 furlongs left. Speed Gracer, Maryland Pride second on the outside. No Bull Addictions right up close there in third position as they head for the turn. Then it is How's Your Sugar in the pink colors and Chateau de Vizille. They're followed by Do That Dance, who's trying to make some headway, some 5.5 lengths off the front runners as they round that far turn. Speed Gracer asks for a little more speed. Maryland Pride still sticking on the outside. Chateau de Vizille, Do That Dance cruising up from fifth, the far outside, the red colors. And No Bull Addiction is trying to hang tough down to the inside. And driven is How's Your Sugar, followed by Storm Net, and they're into the stretch. As Speed Gracer's got a 3-length lead and breaks away from Do That Dance. Chateau de Vizille right there side by side with Do That Dance. They're trying to bridge the gap now on the final furlong, and Speed Gracer is holding on. Speed Gracer, Chateau de Vizille, Do That Dance on the outside. 3 with a chance of 16th to go. Speed Gracer to win it from Chateau de Vizille. Do That Dance, then All Alone, and How's Your Sugar? Line of Best Fit, Restless, reacting Mamma Mia Maria. All settled in now, and they're off in the shine again. Mamma Mia Maria and Summerhouse out first for the advantage. So there goes Summerhouse out of the inside of Mamma Mia Maria. And Elusive Joni is with the pace too. 3 right across, opening up. 4 lengths on Summer Reading, who's in fourth. Off a good duel up ahead. And the inside there is Lake Pontchartrain, and Line of Best Fit is next. And then it's Super Sharp and Bombshell. His last Bombshell has about 13 to make up on a quick pace with Summerhouse leading the way. Summerhouse, Mamma Mia Maria, Elusive Joni to the outside, and it's Summer Reading racing fourth out in the clear. A rail to Lake Pontchartrain. Line of Best Fit trying to get interested between horses with 6 to make up around that far turn. Super Sharp and Bombshell on the far outside tries to unwind from the back. Now 8 lengths first to last. It's Summerhouse still there. Summerhouse in front from Elusive Joni. The outside is Summer Reading, and here comes Bombshell. Bombshell with a looping run on the far outside, but driven along as they reach the top of the stretch. Line of Best Fit trying to get going, trying to get through traffic there. Line of Best Fit at the 3/16. Summerhouse is in front, opens up 3 lengths. Summer Reading, Bombshell on the far outside, and now between horses, Line of Best Fit coming gamely between horses. Line of Best Fit is charging on the outside. It is Summerhouse just holding Line of Best Fit. Line of Best Fit on the outside. Line of Best Fit wins this photo. It was excruciatingly close at Timonium last time out, but Line of Best Fit beats Summerhouse in a photo finish and a shine again. And they're off. Venezuelan Beauty out first for the lead. The outsiders St. Mamie with that speed. St. Mamie now, and Venezuelan Beauty matching strides early. Seeing and believing Kara's Nene at the rail. Kara's Nene now third. Peace Prize racing along in fifth already, mid-pack. Then Shifra Magician is followed by Flight Pattern saving ground at the turn run. Desert Princess the outside of that one. Back to Street Miz and E. Lizzie is last, some 11 lengths from the front. St. Mamie up there. St. Mamie leads the way from Kara's Nene, Venezuelan Beauty, and Seeing and Believing stalks in hand in fourth. The pace is slowed up here. The outside is Peace Prize is in the clear, then Shifra Magician in the green colors, Desert Princess and Flight Pattern, and Street Miz and E. Lizzie last. 8 lengths covers them front to back, heading over the far turn run. St. Mamie in charge of the pace from Kara's Nene by a length, with Seeing and Believing third. Shifra Magician, Peace Prize, Venezuelan Beauty losing ground as they head on for the far turn run. Desert Princess and Flight Pattern in between horses has 7 to make up now. And Street Miz and E. Lizzie into the turn. 3/8 from the wire. And it is St. Mamie nursed along in the lead. St. Mamie tries to burst away again in front from Kara's Nene. Seeing and Believing on the outside. Seeing and Believing now taking a run at St. Mamie. Shifra Magician is fourth. Peace Prize is fifth. Flight Pattern is sixth. They're into the stretch now and they turn for home, and it's St. Mamie. St. Mamie now with a 3-length lead. Seeing and Believing made a bold run on the turn, trying to get to St. Mamie. St. Mamie's holding under a drive by 3 with 1/8 of a mile left to go. Seeing and Believing and Shifra Magician in a third, 16th out, and it's St. Mamie. St. Mamie and Fergal Lynch to take it by 3 or 4 from Seeing and Believing, Shifra Magician, Kara's Nene, or Flight Pattern. That's it for the Saturday program here at Laurel Park. Remember, Baltimore Sports Radio 105.7 The Fan, broadcasting live Sunday morning from the sports bar at 10 a.m. for the Ravens pregame show. Join us live here at Laurel Park. And a reminder as well, Sunday, our brunch is back in the Garden Terrace area, just $22 per person, our popular Sunday brunch. So come early for Baltimore game day at 105.7 The Fan. Stay for the afternoon racing morning and the Sunday brunch. And on the second floor sports bar, we'll have the Sunday NFL ticket. You won't miss a beat here between live racing, simulcast action, and the NFL ticket on Sunday afternoon. We'll see you here at Laurel Park on Sunday.